Hey guys, hello and welcome to Bardock Gaming's tutorial series. In this video series we've covered how to make your own game mode selector style map. We started with this hub area and how to make a couple maps around here so you can get your players from the hub area to your maps. We got a runners versus snipers over here, and then we got a team deathmatch and also a death run. In this video we're going to cover how to make a capture the flag style map, and I'm going to place it right over here. I'm going to go ahead and get started on building the base for that real fast. Okay, so now that I got this little area here built, I went ahead and went with like a icy village theme with some mud and snow and stuff. So I got that built. I have the team spawning sides, one side over here and one side over here. I'm going to make this little area up here where the teams spawn, team 1 on one side, team 2 on the other, and right below here is where the capture point is going to be for each team. So if team 1 spawns here, team 2 will have to bring the items they capture to this side and vice versa for the other side. So we're going to go ahead and get some devices set up. A couple things you're going to need. You're going to need, for one, a teleporter device. And that is not in the right area. I need all. Okay. You're going to need a teleporter device. You're going to need a checkpoint pad. That's going to help you get set up with the spawning. I'm also going to go ahead and grab a capture point and a capture item spawner. Those are for later, but for now we'll go ahead and get this started real quick. So you're going to decide on which side you want team 1 and which side you want team 2. So I'm going to go ahead and place one teleporter pad over here. Make sure it's facing in the correct direction. It looks like it. Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and make it invisible so I don't have to listen to that all the time. And we're going to call this, let's just go with team... Let's just do team 1 since I'm already on the site. Team 1, capture the flag. I'll just call it capture the flag. Teleporter. Okay. The teleporter group, we're going to make sure you don't have, so if you've already used several teleporters, you're going to make sure it's not part of one of the others. I think I stopped on F last time, so this one's going to be teleporter group G. Okay, and then the target group is obviously going to be none. You don't want people going from here to places. You only want them coming to here. And selected team, we're just going to do that as team 1. And then the rest of the stuff, you're just going to keep it like normal. I don't like the momentum stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and make sure it's all turned off. Okay, rest of that should be good. So while we're here, we're going to go ahead and place that checkpoint pad right below it. And this is going to be capture the flag, team 1 checkpoint. Okay. Only team 1. There it goes. Can do it, make sure it's not visible in game, and then register when receiving from that teleporter device that we just made. I can find it here. Team 1 captured the flag, teleporter right there. On teleported. So now it's set up. We're going to do the same thing over here, except this is going to be team 2. All right. The flagged. Okay. Alright, so now we got G over there, so this is going to be group H. It's not going to have a target group. Select a team, only team 2. And the rest of it's just the normal facing players in the same direction. I choose to do this. You don't have to do this. If you want them to be able to sprint as they're coming through, that's totally fine. That's up to you. I don't like that, but that is your decision. Okay, a checkpoint pad. We're going to call this team. Capture the flag. Team 2 checkpoint. Okay. It's not going to be visible in game. Activating team 2. And register when receiving from that teleporter device. There it is. On teleporter. Cool. So now that we got team 2 over here and team 1 over there, we need to make sure that we set the appropriate teleporter links from your hub area. So we'll go back to the hub area and find the only one that you haven't used yet, which is over here. And I have 2 set up. And we'll call this the team 1 side. Alright. And that's set to group G. I think that's right. Okay, group H. And just to verify that I do. So team 1 is G and team 2 is H. Yeah. So this is team 2, it's set to H, and that means team 1 should be G. Just verifying because you don't want them spawning on the wrong side. Yep, okay, cool. So now that we got that set up, the next thing we're going to go ahead and set up is your capture your capture point, your capture item spawner. Just put that dead center. That way both teams have equal access to it. We'll just call this the capture the flag item spawner. Okay. Friendly team is going to be set to all. You don't want to have it set to a particular team just yet. And it can be captured by, let's see, which team can pick up the capture item? Hostile teams, friendly teams, probably, with it set to all, which makes all teams friendly, so probably friendly team. If it doesn't work, we'll just set that to hostile teams. But for now, let's see what it does. Okay. Return the dropped item, so if it gets dropped, you can have it never go back. You can have it instantly go back, have it on a timer, however you want. I think I'm going to have mine set for a 30-second timer. So if somebody carrying it gets eliminated and nobody picks it up in 30 seconds, it'll just come back to the middle. I don't want any of that. Show capture messages. Yeah, that's fine. It'll let you know when it gets dropped or captured or taken or whatever. That's cool. Okay, I think for now that's where I'm going to leave it. But I will have to place an item in there. So I got to go ahead and decide what item I want. Oh, come on. It's probably going to be a consumable. I'm going to have something they can pick up but not use. Probably like a key or key card. Or there's a flag. Look at that. Let's do that. And I can beat people with it too. That's cool. So we'll go ahead and just drop the flag in there. Nice. Literally a flag. I like it. Okay. So that's good. So the next thing we want to set up is where they're going to take it. So I'm going to have mine set up. The way I have this little area here set up, the people will spawn up here and they can come down into this area, but I don't want them to be able to shoot from up here to that, so I'm going to tuck it kind of underneath here a little bit so they have to actually hop down to eliminate the people trying to do it, so they can't stay in their spawn and eliminate people. But vice versa, I am going to set up a damage volume up top so the other team can't just jump up there and spawn camp them. I'll do that in just a minute. But for now, we're going to go ahead and set up this. What side is this? This team 1 or team 2? That is team 2. So we're going to place this here. This is going to be team 2 side capture point. Okay. Starting team, it's going to be set to team 2. You can change the color type and all that if you want. I'm going to leave it where it's at. Item visible in game. I don't think I need that. I do want this visible in game. Consume item on scoring. Yes. Consume item when dropped. No. No, they don't have to actually carry it. They just have to have it in their inventory. Can receive item from hostiles. And used by periodic scoring. No. Can be captured by team 1. Since it's this team 2 side, only team 1 can take it, and you can set a timer on how long it takes them to do it. I think for now I'm going to have it set as instant, and if it becomes a little bit too easy I might bump it up a second or two. Okay. I don't think I want any of that. Okay, anything else? Okay. I'm going to use that on item as delivered to as an event to end the round later once I get the get it set up. But we're going to do that same thing over here, dropping one of those little devices. This is going to be the team 1 side. Okay. Starting team is team 1. I'm not going to have the item visible. The thing itself will be visible. By none. I think there was a setting I missed. Should be one I just set on the other one. Can be scored by. And it should be team 2. I don't remember changing that setting, so that means I missed it somewhere. Yeah, I missed it somewhere. Oh, right there. Okay. So now that's set up. We got to drop the item in there so it knows what item it's looking for. Cool. And same thing on the other side. Make sure you drop the item in there, or it'll be looking for an item that doesn't exist. It didn't drop it. There we go. Perfect. So now that that's all set up, I want to play test this real fast just to make sure everything's working with all my triggers and my spawns and all that. Okay. Opens up. I'm on team. Okay. Perfect. Lets me spawn in here. I don't have any weapons yet, which is good, so I shouldn't have a weapon. There's my capture point. Okay. I want to run back here to make sure I can't score on my own base real fast. Okay. Good. And I don't have a trigger set up to end the round, so this should not do anything. Did it give me the... I didn't take it. Didn't give me a point, and it didn't take it. Let's see what's up. Okay. Didn't take it. Periodic score value. Missing something. I don't know why it's not working. It's set up to consume it. Consume item on scoring. Yes. I'm going to see if that makes a difference. I don't know if it will or not. Okay. Made a noise. I can throw the flag? Interesting. There's something going on. I don't know what it is yet. I'm going to try this and see if this makes a difference. Since there is no Team 3, I'm going to see if this will make a difference in this. I don't know if it will or not. Setting this to friendly Team 3 so that way neither one of those is the actual team that can do it, and only hostile teams can grab the flag. Let's see if that makes any difference. And double check this. Well, that shouldn't make a difference because I'm able to pick it up. Starting team. No, that needs to be set to Team 2. That didn't make a difference at all. It didn't even give me a point. Item delivery score. So something isn't right. Oh, here we go. Score on taking control. Team relationship. Let's see if it changes colors. Do the same thing at the other side. Just so I know if it even changes colors when it gets captured. Okay. Let's try this again. It gave me a point that time, and it took my flag. Okay, awesome. So that's all there was to it. Excellent. Actually, I'm going to try this again. I want to make sure that it actually put the flag back as well. So it's not going to be a 1 point round. It's going to be like 5 points. So just double checking that real fast. So when this item is scored, it should put the flag back in the middle. If not, there's something I need to change. Looks like it's back there. Excellent, it's back. Okay. So that's working good. The next thing I want to make sure that I do is, since whenever you take control over that thing, it automatically changes it back to your team. So in order to keep that as the team 2 side, I need to change a setting in here. Reset team control when receiving from the item spawner on item returned, right? Item captured. I think that's the one I need. Reset team control. Item capture. Okay, let's see if that works. So because that way, once you score on it, you'll not be able to score on it again because you already own it. So it needs to have a trigger that sets it back to the original team, so that way it can be scored again. And let's see if that worked. So this belongs to team 2. I score. Flag's back, but this is still mine. It's still mine. So that didn't work. We'll have to figure out another trigger. I shouldn't be able to score on this again. Yeah, it's not going to let me. Okay. Okay, let's see. I could set it to when the item's picked up, it returns that. So that way when it's picked back up, it puts them back under this control. That might work. Then I name it something different. Label it Team 2 first, didn't I? I don't know if that's the right one or not. I'll go back to the original. So I know that it's the correct. What happened? Get back here. I'm going to relabel this. To side. Now I know which one it is. Alright. Reset team control when that item is picked up. Okay, let's try this again. So this should be mine. Yep. So it shouldn't matter because when the flag is down, anyway, all you do when it happens is when you pick it up, it resets all the controls back to where it should be, so that way it can be scored on again. But it will do it every time it's picked up. So scored. Excellent. Oh boy. So when I pick this up, it should set that back to team 2. So I can score it again. Looks like it did. It's back to being red. Excellent. It worked. Okay, cool. Alright, so now that we got that set up, whenever they pick up the flag, it resets the control back to the appropriate teams and they score. The flag goes back, and when it gets picked up again, it'll set it back to the normal team. Now the next thing we need to do is to set up a way to end the round. So what we're going to do is we are going to find the devices. We're going to get a score manager. You probably need a couple of them, so we're going to do a team 1 and a team 2 score manager. Drop that somewhere kind of out of the way. Actually, team. Is that what I want? The score manager ain't gonna matter, is it? Because it's already giving me points. I need a way to end it, so we're gonna try something different. The score manager is not gonna help. How about an end game device? That's not what I wanted. Is there a setting on here that I could use? Well, as I don't want it to end after the first point, I want it to end after 5 points. Let's see what settings that score manager has for me. Trigger. No. There's got to be a better way. Let's see what we can figure out. What about a tracker? Stat to track. There we go. Score. Team 1. Sign on game start. Target team. Target class doesn't matter. Target is reached. Complete the tracker. End the round. There we go. Team 1. Okay. Tracker title. Let's okay. Stat to track score. Reset on first spawn. No. Target value 1, starting value, valid team, assign against start, joining in progress, sharing, team. There we go, that's important. Target team doesn't matter because we're not tracking eliminations. When it's reached, end the round. Okay. And I'm literally gonna copy paste that after I rename it. We're gonna call this capture the flag team 1 tracker. Okay. And then we're gonna copy that and paste another one here. Do the same thing, except it's gonna be team 2. Stat to track score. Yep. Starting valid team. This one's gonna be team 2. Sharing on the team. Yep. Target team doesn't matter. In the round. Winning team. Team 2. Show on HUD. Capture flags. Show progress. Okay. I am going to make one quick setting change just for now to play test it. So I don't have to score 5 times. I'm going to set it to 2. I'll change it later, but I just want to make sure it's working. That way I don't have to score 5 times. I'll have to score 2 before it ends. It says capture flags, and that shouldn't be on right now. I'll just have to change that in a minute too. But for now, just to make sure it works. One. And when I deliver this, it should win the round for me. Let's see if it works. Nice. Okay. Couple things I need to change real fast after it lets me back out of the round. Oh, geez. Okay. Looks like I'm losing my internet. Okay. This is where your classes are going to come into play. Where's those tracker devices? Set them on the ground. There, cool. remember what classes I have. We'll set this back to 5. We know that that works now. Sign on game start. No. There's a reason for that. I don't want them, because when you have it set to sign on game start, that means whenever they load into the hub area, they'll automatically be assigned to this, and you don't want them to be assigned to this tracker until they join the capture the flag game. So we'll have to set a trigger for that. And that's where the classes are going to come into play. So we're going to go ahead and make classes. We'll need a class designer and a class selector. Figure out what classes we have not used yet. Let's see, the last one I made was this death run. So figure out what class I have the death run set for. Class 5. So go ahead and come back here. That means starting with this one, we're going to have class 6. Okay. Class 6. Capture the flag designer. Okay. And class capture the flag. We'll call this capture the flag class selector. Okay, class is going to be set to number 6. I'm not going to change the teams. Doesn't matter what team it's on. Clear items. Okay. Class identifier. This is going to be number 6. Class name. It's not going to have a name. It's just going to exist. Grant items on respawn. Yes. We're going to give them some weapons. Not going to change much. Oh, this is the basic settings anymore. Equip granted item. First item. Most of this is going to be the same. I think the original is set to 5. The spawn limit I think is set to 3. I'm going to go ahead and set this a little bit higher. We'll set it to 10. Okay. Now we got to decide what weapons we want to give them for this capture the flag. So I'll go to weapons. Let's go to like mythic weapons. We'll give them attack pistol, always good. Give them some kind of sniper rifle probably wouldn't hurt, or a DMR, that'd be fun. Let's do that. And maybe like a shotgun. Explosive rifle. Very good shotgun. Prime shotgun. 2-shot shotgun. Let's do that one. Okay. And just drop them in here. And those would be the 3 weapons they get, along with some ammo. So we did shotgun rounds, so we need shotgun ammo. Should be why. Is it not under there? Should be under consumables, I thought. Do you know ammo? There it is, right there. Oh, it's called shells. No wonder. Okay. So we'll whip. Actually, let's just drop it. Drop a couple of them. I need some DMR ammo and some light bullets. Cool. So it's got all the shotgun rounds. It's got the medium ammo and some light bullets. Yep. All right, cool. So now I need to set a trigger that they switch to class 6 whenever they spawn in here. So change player to class when receiving from the spawn or the teleporter devices that we just made a little bit ago. Is it called the capture the flag teleporter? This one on teleported, and same one with the team 1. Team match. I need this one. Okay. Now let's see if that works. If everything works the way it should, I should be able to go into the game and grab be part of that class as soon as I go in. And I have my weapons. Awesome. Perfect. I should be able to grab this. Oh, once you have the flag, you can't switch weapons. That's interesting. Okay. Well, that working the way it should. Well, with that all set up, that should be a wrap for this map. We got all the teleporter devices working, the flag thing's working like it should, and the capture devices and everything is all working like it should. I will come in here and kind of decorate this a little bit more with like some stuff to actually hide behind, so it's not just one big open area. I'll put some like rocks and trees or whatever else in here just to kind of make it a little more appealing to the eyes and to give it a little bit more cover, so it's not just, like I said, like a big open area. But that should do it for this. That covers everything. That should cover all 4 maps. So once you got to your hub area, you can select any of the maps. I'll go into the hub area and change the billboard to say capture the flag for this one. And that'll be the last one I have to do here. Everything should be good. So if you have any questions, be sure to comment down below. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope this helped you out. And happy creating.